Hello, Video Journal. So, new game. I'm playing Lords of the Fallen, right? And I'll show you the modifiers that I have on in just a second. So, I never thought I would give this game a shot. Because like when I first got this game, I even have like the deluxe edition and everything. And so, when I first got it, I was disappointed because I really wanted it to be an Elden Ring. You know, like another Elden Ring type deal. So, holy shit. This section, I'm scared about this section. Come on. I might have to lock in for this. Why the fuck are you turned around? That was easy. I was kind of scared, honestly. I just like wanted it to be another Elden Ring, and also, man, my brightness is so low. I hope it's like better for you guys. Like, I can't really see very well. Ooh. But you know, I started a new playthrough with my friend, right? Because you know this game has seamless co-op. You know, I wanted to give this game another shot, and I was disappointed because I'm like, oh, I want it to be Elden Ring, and it's not Elden Ring. But as I'm playing this, I actually like it better than Elden Ring. Like of course I'm burnt the fuck out on Elden Ring. Elden Ring combat, like, you know, I have like about 2,000 hours. Oh my fuck! Ah! Yo, I'm stuck. I have like 2,000 hours in Elden Ring combat. Fucking hell. Yo, what the fuck is going on? Oh, God. These guys' movesets, I don't think I'll ever freaking get used to. And then we're gonna get a little Umbral heal going on. But, yeah, I have so much, like, you know, Elden Ring combat is kind of boring to me, but, like, I really liked the game. But this combat is, like, kind of addicting, like, getting the blocks and parries. Holy shit. Yo, camera. And one thing I've been trying to get used to in this combat is, like, when to dodge and when to block. And that is, like, I'm really addicted to... Oh, shit. Yeah, I have to go back and Umbral.
My friends, I know the journey here was arduous.
I have never beat this game, by the way. So...
We have suffered much. But take heart, for are we now not within reach of Adir himself? Do we not walk among the Rogar, our most holy brothers and sisters, born of Adir's very own divine marrow? Those heretical servants of the betrayer, Judge Cleric, may have driven us into the shadows, but are we not used to being condemned and hunted simply for our beliefs? Rest assured. Finally, the time of Adir's righteous return is nigh, and we who have remained faithful will be here to witness him usher in his glorious second reign.
Sweet. So, I mean, I've been really enjoying my time with this game. Especially, like, I love the Wither, like, it's risky, it can be rewarding to block attacks. Sometimes, like, it's just way better to just block something than trying to dodge it or parry it, like with dogs or something. But, yeah, so I'm playing on veteran mode, because my other character is on normal mode, like journey mode or whatever, and that's the one I'm playing with my friend, and I'm like a pyromancer and stuff. But this one, like, I really wanted to like create a character that is like a basic knight, but he's going through fucking hell, you know. So I'm playing on veteran mode, so and I'm back at like pre-nerf enemy density, like so how it was on release, which, oh my god, the Firetown was genuine super hell. And then I have minor vestige decay just because, like, you know, I want a little spice. Because eventually I want to do a character that where it's like you basically have no vestiges and like you're playing on super hell and whatever. But yeah, I'm using my basic shit. Even though I could probably just like do better by using other ones, I want to stay with my basic knight gear. And I've got like some grenades and shit. I'm already an umbral. But yeah, so let's see. What was did I start a story? Because holy shit, guys, if you've been keeping up on this video journal, man, or if this video journal has been keeping up on my video journal, something, right? You know shit was kind of going down, right? So yesterday I hung out with Naya. Yesterday was the hangout with Naya, right? And recall, you know, I was going back to our old text, and it's like, damn, we used to talk so much more. What happened? Yada, 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 right? But we hang out, right? I'll keep this part nice and short because I do want to talk about shit. Yeah, get owned. Yeah, you're a bitch. Oh shit. So I wonder if I can go on those cages. Holy shit. Holy shit! I'm gaming! I'm gaming! Holy shit. We were hanging out, right? Can you even make that? There's no way. You do not make that. So what does one do? So, also, I really fuck with the levels. Like, this shit is so much fun. Even Super Hell fucking Firetown was fun. It was just infuriating. I died like 10 times. So, I mean, I don't think there's much you can do. You don't really have to hop on those cages. I guess I just, like, can go down there. I mean, yeah, that's the obvious thing to do. Bring her... What? You're literally a basic enemy. You are not a boss. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh yeah, fucking get owned, man. God, this combat is like... Oh. So locked in. You don't even know. Oh my god! What the fuck? I need to finish one off. Oh my, oh no. This might be Raps. Oh, what? Which one's the weak one? Oh, you. No! I was about to finish you. Fuck. You fucking hoe. What? Which one? I'm literally in hell. Yo. 3? I feel like I can do this. Like, the 2v1 did not feel bad, but the 3v1 felt like shit. So, I need to finish off the stillness guy, like, fucking pronto. Like, right before he gets down to half health, I'm gonna, like, get a posture break and then just try and burst him. And then that'll be the plan. So, we hung out, right? What? Fucking hell. You fucking hoe! Okay. So, let's run that back. So here was the plan. We're gonna get food, and we're gonna rock climb, right? Because I got the 2 tickets. That is the plan. You fucking bitch, man. Bitch made. Genuinely bitch made. Genuinely a bitch. Was this the way? So, we meet up, right? Okay. Let's go kill the boss first. Let's focus on that. And, you know, we rock climb, we get belay certified, and we're belaying each other. We have a really nice time rock climbing, and we talk about, like, you know, how's your love life? You know, oh, you're still talking to your ex, like, whatever. Right. Let's go ahead. Oh, shit. I hate those guys. I don't even want to, like, lose all my health to those guys. So, where the fuck? Oh my fuck. Bitch made. Genuinely bitch made. Don't even at me, bro. Don't even at me. I don't know what's happening. So... we're gonna hit one of these. So, and we do talk about, like, some things. I can't remember which important things we talked about at the rock climbing, because rock climbing is just fun. Like, honestly, we felt like a couple, I won't even lie. And it was extremely fun. But I don't care that, like, we felt like a couple, because, like, honestly, that's inevitable when you're, like, belaying other people and stuff. And whatever. But, yo, pardon. Oh. Yeah, okay, so we're here. And, you know, of course, we had an extremely fun time, I won't even lie. Yo. Fuck was that? And genuinely had a blast. I really want to kill this boss before I continue the story, because, like, genuinely bitch-made boss won't even hold you. Yo, son. You hurry. You fucking hurry. Yeah. Oh, man. Fucking bitch. Holy shit, I'm locked in! Holy fuck. Oh, Elden Ring could never, bro. Elden Ring could never. I got an achievement. Defeat the Bringer Trio in the Kistern on veteran mode. That's an achievement? Damn right it is. That shit was hard. Holy fuck. What the hell? Dude, that was fucking like... I was dialed, okay? I was kind of dialed. I won't even hold you. I was yeah, this better be some good shit. Fuck you. Wait, that's Marco! Dude, that's the guy. That's the vestige guy. Holy shit. You're Umbral now? What the hell? Dude. Yo, Marco! Hey, Marco! Bro, how's it been? What is this? Right hand bringer of stillness sword. Does wither damage as well. That would be cool if I was a pure dex build, but I'm not. So, man, that round of applause. Holy shit. Never been so dialed in my life. Holy shit. This game's combat is so addicting. So, here's the thing, right? Naya, we talked, like, you know, we talked, like, a lot of it was small talk when we were rock climbing, but it was enjoyable small talk. It was not, like, the awkward kind, I guess you would call it. How does one... What does one do to get right there? Bitch mate. I mean, this is like supposed to be a shortcut. Am I supposed to be in like the normal world? Is this blocked off like only in Umbral for some reason? Even though it looks normal. I'm kind of confused. There's that up there. Oh my fucking god. Is that gonna despawn if I don't collect this in this life? Oh shit. Owner alert. I don't know why I said that. So here's the shtick, right? I'll like, okay, this is why I never have time to do video journals. Ugh. I got a pole arm. That's cool. There's a fucking moon down there, I guess. Moon presence. Is that an eye? Is that an eyeball? Holy shit, that's an eyeball. Why the fuck are you looking at me? I think it's following me. Ew. Okay. Can I commune with you? I'm kind of tempted to like jump in there. I don't know. I don't know, man. Come on. Come on. If I didn't, then it would have been a secret. So, it would have been a secret I would have missed out on. So let's go get our shit back. But, you fucking hoe. Yeah, fucking get owned. You're a bitch. bitch made. You're genuinely my hoe. Here's the thing, right? I'm just gonna skip ahead to the parts that I do distinctly remember because of how interesting they were. After we rock climb, we go get food per planned, and we wanted to like get some light. We wanted like, you know, sandwich, you know. So we go to a cafe. Oh, you know. Who the fuck is following me? This enemy is genuinely bitch made. Oh, you're bitch made, dude. Out of my lobby. I don't know how that pilgrim hit a nasty snipe. That was genuinely weird. Oh, yo. Did not see you there, homie. Alright. Clinical. So, how does one get that item? I'm assuming you drain this place out and it goes down. It floats down. Also, this level is fucking sick, man. Look at this. Actually, I don't think it drains. Yeah, that's the eyeball down there. So, you know, I was hoping to, you know, press the jump button, but I guess not. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to hub. We're gonna use our fucking... We're gonna use our souls. We have a lot of souls. Maybe I'll just level up or some shit. And then we'll call it a day. I've learned to just ignore these guys and just R1 mash into them because they do no damage. You fucking hoe. You fucking hoe. Genuinely a hoe. Wow, bitch made. I keep saying that. As I was saying, this gives me withered health back, so. Let's see. So we go to this cafe, and it's so beautiful in there. They're playing like some ukulele music in there, and we get the seat right next to the window. Sunny day out, romantic as hell, and I get the peanut butter banana sandwich, and goddamn was that shit good. But I talked with the barista. The barista assumed we were together, and you know, Naya was already back at the table. Holy lunge. Will you fucking hop off my deck? Jesus. Maybe I should dodge this guy's moveset. Like a mix of dodging, spacing, and blocking. Why? Okay, here's what I don't get. When I block an attack instead of parry, and I try to parry the next one, it just doesn't work. It's my least favorite part of this game. Is like when I try to like bounce back and like try and get a sneaky parry in the middle of a combo after just getting a normal block, it won't let me. And like it's a little extra punishing, so it's like whatever. But like, you know, especially on these enemies that I already struggle with, like those fucking fire guys. I do not have this key. I don't know where to get this key. And I tried going to the fucking winter woods There's nothing for me there. I don't know how to progress. I don't know where to go. I'm lost. But I'm immortal. I am made immortal by the fucking lamp. By the lamp of God. Umbral God, deity. I am made immortal. So I'll just have to search forever. But Barista thought we were a thing, and I said, like, no, we're not a thing. And genuinely, how does... Oh, I'm already an Umbral. Yo, fuck off. So, up. Just keep going up. And up. And up. Okay, I guess that was it. Are we serious? This looks like the Lamp Hunter. What I don't understand is how to parry 2 attacks that are quick succession in a row. Cause like I parry the first one and I continue holding block and it actually just straight up hits me. Like, do I not have like my guard up after I parry and I have to like... So fucking weird, man. So fucking weird. That's what I don't understand. But now we have all our heals. Not like it mattered. Let's go. No. Fucking bitch, man. Let me drain you. Whatever. This fucking skin stealer. Okay. Dial. My camera! 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 Where's music? It's like the first good boss music I've heard in this game. Give me it. So I have to dodge that. So like, is the second hit just a guaranteed to hit through your block or something? Oh man! Like, the blocking is so inconsistent against this guy. It's like, I'm so confused. Like, it feels like I can parry his move, and then it's just like, this move is actually unparryable even though it's a cleaver swing. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Or I'm just like completely misunderstanding this parry system based off what they've told me. Utterly confused. But Barista thought we were a thing, and I said no. Fucking bitch. I can just R1 spam into the key. Here's the thing, right? Naya starts talking about her old love life. I actually ask her about it. I'm like, so how's your love life been, you know? And she's like, well, I still love my ex-boyfriend, and we still flirt and talk every day. So it's like, oh, okay. Do exes usually do that? Nope, they don't. So I'm like, you should honestly get some space. You know? And she's like, oh, you know, she'll think about it, right? You know, she's like, yeah, maybe you're right, maybe you're, I don't know, who knows, right? But here, like, God, it's so fucking hard to talk and play at the same time. I honestly think it's gotten harder to talk and play at the same time. I can't dodge. So if I parry the first move, he gets rewarded. Oh. It's hard to heal against this guy. God. It's like impossible to heal against this guy. Learn my lesson, man. Whatever. Where does this take me? Once I find a good place to like just sit, I'll finish the story. Like, so here's this gameplay. You know, you're getting the gameplay right now, you're gonna get the story later. Alright? Maybe I should do 2 separate recordings. I have a lot of souls. Yo, so like, where the fuck am I going? Vestige! What's good? Gets more health. It's like pretty much what I've just been upgrading. I should rest, honestly. Upper Colorado. Okay. Holy shit. What's that thing in the sky? Is that a deer? Yo. Move! Well, okay. So, I'm gonna chill here for a second. I feel like my brain is going 1,000 miles a minute trying to play video games and talk at the same time, and it's probably unenjoyable to listen to. So, okay. So, Naya and I are sitting in the cafe, romantic as hell, got the window seat. We're eating our delicious, dude, that banana peanut butter sandwich was the best thing I've eaten in my entire life. Like, that was very, very, very fucking good. And of course it does not compare to my childhood food. You know, my mom's cookies are obviously better than it. But this is like some of the best shit I've ever eaten, right? So, Naya and I are talking about, like, you know, oh yeah, I still like this girl. Or no, I still like this guy. And I still flirt with him, but we're broken up. So it's like, are you guys even broken up at this point? I should have said that. That's what my friend was saying today. I was talking with him today. And, you know, TLDR, I mean, this entire hangout really felt like a date, right? Like, the whole time, like, I was having so much fun. And, like, even though, like, in the moment it didn't feel like a date, in hindsight, that's a fucking date, right? Like, that was so romantic. We belay each other and we rock climb, you know, that's like fun. Like, you know, I hang out, I would do that with any friend. But then we go out to the cafe and we're just having a really good conversation. It wasn't just about love, it was about, like, it was just a conversation about so many different things, right? That, like, I can't recount it all to you, you know? Like, it would take me the rest of the video journal to remember everything we talked about. Like, and it's just boring. It's like you would just be hearing about, like, what I fucking did last Tuesday. Who gives a shit, right? I don't give a shit about what I did last Tuesday. But after we fucking ate food and we were walking out of the cafe, like, we may as well have held hands. We may as well, you know, but we were walking back to NAU. And, you know, she's like, oh, let's pop into this thrift store. So we go thrifting together, right? Which is like, you know, whatever, right? But, like, you know, she was like, hey, does this look cute on me? Does this look cute on me? Like, what do you think about this, right? Like, do you just ask your homeboy that? Like, your platonic, like, I don't have a crush on you homeboy? Like, do you just do that? Like, oh, does this look cute? Because that's, like, the most cliche, typical, like, couple shit to do when you're shopping together. Does this look cute on me? Like, right? But it was also cool because, like, she's also really passionate about fashion. And it was cool, like, seeing her, like, choose her clothes. Because, like, more goes into it. Because when I go shopping with my sisters, like, more stuff goes into it. But with her, like, even like the fabric is a deal breaker, you know. Oh, I'm good. But even the fabric for her is a deal breaker. So, wait, that's an item. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the ones with this Reaper in a sec. Okay. Okay, so I just feel like my mind is melting when I play video games and talk at the same time. When I try and remember, when I'm trying to remember the past, when I'm trying to remember something and play video games at the same time, like especially Lords of the Fallen, which I think is a difficult game in my opinion. So that was basically the gist of our hangout. We went rock climbing for like an hour and a half. We were at a cafe for another 30 minutes, and we went thrifting for another 30 minutes before we returned. Or it was like 45 minutes before we returned back to campus, and then we parted ways. And the whole time, like, she was great. We had our usual dynamic that I always love, and she's great to talk to, hang out with. Of course, she's open to rock climb, you know, and like that's cool. She actually did really good. She like did like a 5.9. Like for a beginner, like you did a 5.9. Like, all right. Oh, she got halfway up a 5.9. She didn't actually do a 5.9. She did a 5.8, which is like, I think is a beginner thing. I don't know too much about top rope gradings. It goes like 5.8 minus neutral plus, and then 5.9 minus neutral plus, all the way up to like 5.17 or whatever the fuck, right? So 5.17 being like you're genuinely superhuman and like I don't know, have an extra limb or some shit, right? So after that hangout, I felt really good because going into it, I was like, I don't even know if she wants to be friends. Let's be real. Oh, and the geysers over there. Holy shit. I don't even know if I want to be friends with this girl, you know? So, no, I don't know if she wanted to be friends. You know, of course I want to be friends with her. She's freaking awesome. I'm crushing on her hard, you know? But going into it, I'm like, I'm scared it's going to be awkward. And I was kind of hyping myself up to ask, like, do we even want to be friends, right? But, like, no, we genuinely had so much fun. And that whole time, like, I was just thinking to myself, like, this is amazing, right? Like, even on a platonic level, like, this is awesome, right? And then, you know, after the hangout, I'm like, okay, so, like, we're cool, right? No more leaving me on red and delivered. Like, you know, like, we're just going to be buds, right? But no. I text her, like, you know, thanks for hanging out with me. She's just like, thanks. Like, here, I'll read the whole thing. I'll recite it, and we're not gonna do a gesture. Let me whip my shit out. Let me whip my phone out. How much time do I have left in the video journal? 20-ish minutes. So we're doing real good on time. I'm glad I put a pause to the gaming. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even gotten halfway through this. So, I sent her the address where to meet and stuff. She's like, all right, I'm here. And then after the hangout. Of course, in person in the hangout, she kept reiterating, yes, oh, see, now I'm remembering what we talked about at the rock wall. She was like, hey, like, you know, I still think about our Buffalo Park hangout a lot, you know? I was thinking maybe we should do a picnic sometime, or, like, just, she's, like, spitballing ideas, but, like, she's like, we should do this, and I'm like, yeah, like, that sounds sick, you know, some other time, right? Like, nothing solid, right? But, you know, and then, of course, she keeps reiterating, thank you for inviting me out. Like, you know, sorry. It was like, I almost canceled on you. Like, thank you, you know. And then again, you know, when we parted ways, she texted me going, thank you so much for inviting me, by the way. And she spelled it like TYSM for inviting me BTW. So it's like she's being, like, kind of short with it. And I said, of course. I had lots of fun. Rock climbing was awesome. The cafe was awesome. And it was cool getting a glimpse into your little fashion world. You're super passionate about it. And I got the first wardrobe update in over a year, which is true. I also bought some stuff. Thank you. And she said, I had a lot of fun. Thank you. TYTY. And I said, have fun at club. And she said, TYTY. Right? She's still kind of dry. But, like, you know, of course, it was, you know, it was just after the hangout. So, like, I'm just like, I don't even care. But then later that night, I called my homeboy Kevin. And, you know, Kevin, per usual, giving me the best advice ever. He was telling me, like, oh, like, you should let her know how much fun you had. And he was like, I'm so happy you had so much fun. Because Kevin's been rooting for me, right? Kevin is in my corner. And so I text her again. I say, hey, thanks again for rock climbing with me. I haven't had a hangout like that fun in a long time. So let me know when you want to hang out again. And Kevin told me to put let me know when you want to hang out again. Because, like, the ball, I kind of want the ball to be in her court at this point. Because periodically I keep inviting her out. In the most recent time, obviously yesterday, I felt like I was dragging her to get out there with me, right? So I want the ball to be in her court. And she said, so I say, hey, thanks again for rock climbing with me. I haven't had that fun of a hangout in a while. Again, let me know when you want to hang out again, right? So Ball, like, you know, I'm kind of letting her know, like, hey, you could invite me out too. But you want to know what she responded to that with? She said, yes, you too, homeboy. What is that answer exactly? You know, of course it's answering, like, you know, thanks for climbing with me. Like, yes, you too. But where does you too even come from? I literally say, thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know when you want to hang out again. You too. Yes, you too, homeboy. Oh, like, maybe I should let her know when to hang out too. Like, but even then, it's, like, really dry. And so, I was talking with Kevin today. I was in his car. You know, we were meeting up. We were gonna swim, but the pool was closed for some reason. Like, we just didn't realize. So, we were, like, driving around, and, like, we were talking. And I was showing Kevin, we were parked. I wasn't showing him while he was driving, obviously. But we were in the parking lot of my dorm, and I was showing him our old messages, like, about, like, 6 months ago, like, what our messages would look like. A lot more, like, interactive and, like, a conversation. Like, when I text Naya, I was getting Naya texting back, right? Just like how when I text Kevin, Kevin texts back. Like, I know, what I mean by that is, like, I know it's Kevin on the other side of the phone. Like, he texts like Kevin, right? Like, I know it's my friend. Even if, like, sometimes I get left on read by, like, some of my friends, like, I'm like, oh, yeah, like, Kevin would just read that, right? Like, you know, it's like, I don't care, right? But recently with Naya, it's been more like talking to a wall. It's like, it's almost like she's pushing me away. And then as I was explaining that to Kevin, of course, I was showing him my older messages so he would understand. He is very wise, so I'm like, I'm going to show him our old messages, see what he thinks. Kevin thinks that she's really trying to friend zone me. Like, Kevin thinks that she has an inkling that I like her, and maybe doesn't like that. Which is upsetting to hear from a friend, of course. But, I mean, he's being so real with me, right? But at the same time, like, that's the gist he gets from the text. But then from what he hears from me, right, what I tell his journal as well, is how much fun we have in person and how engaged she is. It's so confusing. But Kevin thinks it's more likely that she's just trying to friend zone me, unfortunately. So we came up with this plan. I'm just going to stop talking to her. It's beginning to hurt too much. Even as a friend on, like, a level of friendship, I don't want to be friends with someone who can barely text. Like, that's just a requirement for me. Like, on a friend level, like, I like texting. Like, you know, when I'm texting, like, I like a conversation. And I don't get a conversation when I text Naya. I get a, like, either left on read or delivered, or the most driest answer in the world, even after coming off of, like, the best hangout of all time, right? So, even though she's so much fun to hang out with in person, this texting shit, it's given me ideas that maybe she just is forcing herself to hang out with me. That's what Kevin thought, too. Maybe out of respect for how long we've been friends, too. It's like, maybe, like, she's hoping that we can still hang out as friends, but she's going to try and, like, friend zone me on text. Or maybe, like, Kevin was even talking about how, maybe, like, with this online guy, like, lust versus love, right? Like, she's just, like, totally lusting after this guy, and that's what she wants. And, you know, all she wants is, like, sexual, like, physical intimacy. Like, and that's what she's getting from this guy. And it's like, you know, maybe she doesn't know how to, like, appreciate, like, a normal kind of crush. Like, maybe, like, what I have to offer simply just isn't enough. Like, this guy is, like, just, like, all up in her, like, fucking pussy. Like, it's an online guy, so it's, like, not actually, but, like, maybe they've done sexually intimate things online. And, like, maybe she just likes that. Maybe she likes the thrill of, like, reading erotic messages from someone, like, directed towards her, like, without having to, like, commit to him in real life, you know? Maybe there's that. And, you know, when it's real life, when it's me and her, like, I'm giving her this dose of reality, like, of, like, genuinely really fun hangouts. I think, like, even me observing her, like, we both looked like we had a blast. And it's like, I'm giving her this dose of, like, this is what hanging out, like, kind of close with someone, like, in real life is like. She's like, okay, she takes that, and she's like, okay, sweet, bye, and she goes back to her cave. And it's like, okay, and when she's in her cave, she's not really talkative at all. And she's not her anymore. Like, it's not the Naya that I hang out with. So, like, this online persona almost. So it's like the Naya I hang out with in person is so fucking attractive and, like, amazing. And, like, I am even aware of her online persona. Like, talking in all caps, like, typing gibberish, like, you know, when she's, like, laughing or whatever, like, or, like, you know, just whatever. Like, yeah, like, I know about that. And all of that is attractive to me. But she's being so dry with me right now. It's like this other online persona that I don't know about, where it's, like, being dry and, like, not wanting to talk and confusing. And I don't like that. And it hurts. It hurts. Like, even, like, if I didn't have feelings for her, it would hurt. It would hurt really bad. Like, to be close with someone and just constantly, like, it's like bashing my head against a wall. So, I'm going to stop talking to her. And if she reaches out to me at some point and wants to hang out, great. Let's do it, right? Because I'll get to hang out with the in-person Naya that I love so much. But if she doesn't reach out to me, that's that, you know? She can learn how to lust over this online guy. That sounds salty when I say it out loud. Like, genuinely, like, she needs to learn, like, the difference between, like, just someone who like, he just wants to get in her pants. It's kind of obvious. Maybe there's something more to it. You know, I'm not her. But to me, it's like he's lusting after this 18-year-old, and it's this 30-year-old guy who's like, sweet, I still got it. I can pull 18-year-olds, right? Like, and he knows exactly what to say to her. She's experienced, like, he is experienced. He knows exactly what to say to this girl to get her all riled up, right? So I've had a similar experience too in high school. I don't know if I've talked about it on this video journal. My first kiss with a girl named Danny. Like, she first reached out to me by going like, hey, your photos are hot. Like, let's, you know, you're attractive, right? Kind of like how this guy did to Naya. And for me, that was really attractive because it's like, holy shit, someone is showing interest in me. So I can actually, I can totally see where Naya is coming from when she really likes this guy. And with me and Danny, it's like, yeah, I was so into her, and it's like I was so convinced that I liked her so much, and I gave her my first kiss. Like, I felt, and I have no regrets even now. I have no regrets with that first kiss. That was amazing, right? But then she ghosted me and got a boyfriend after the kiss, and it's like, did she only want me for like physical intimacy? Like, was I just like sort of like this sort of taboo? You know, she was talking to the other guy at the same time, so it was like, was I this sort of like taboo, like thrill? I was a thrill almost for this girl, and like she may have felt something for me too. She may have not even known it was a thrill. Like, I remember her crying on the phone one time, like being upset about something similar to that, like how we couldn't go out or something, like how we couldn't date. So I feel like there was something there, like in both of us. But in the end, like, she matured and she realized, like, you know, she liked the other guy for something that he had and not me. Like, you know, we did make out. There was something, like, you know, but that's just how it crumbled. That's just how the cookie crumbled. And so I feel like Naya is going to have that learning experience with this online guy. She's going to come to find out, like, she might get used just like I did. Like, she might, like, send nudes or something, or, like, do e-sex with this guy, and she's gonna learn that, like, after the e-sex and everything, like, he might get tired of her. If not, like, great, like, they can just be fucking fuck buddies or whatever, right? Like, you know, me and Jessica, like, that's kind of how we were for a very long time, until things kind of falling out. Like, eventually those kinds of things, like, there is a sort of falling out. There's no commitment in relationships like that, and so that's why they're eventually doomed. Like, unless of course it stays casual forever, which is like, why don't you just get married at that point? But what I'm saying, she's gonna have a learning experience, and right now she is like very emotionally immature. Like, right now it's like she is so hung up on this guy who gives her nothing but sexual attention. And like, I've been there. Look, I don't know, I don't want to speak on behalf of everyone. Like, maybe we've all been there. Like, you know, I've certainly been there, and I just told you I've been there. But I think right now she, like, is just learning. Like, she's just in this process of learning love versus lust, and I feel like maybe someday she'll realize that this guy isn't for her. I don't know if that's just a hope on my behalf, speaking out on that, but, like, honestly, like, I don't think there's a chance between us anymore. Like, it really does seem like she's just trying to friend zone me, and it's evident after this hangout. Like, even if we had the most fun I've had, and that she has had, at least she tells me that she's had in a long time, and then can be that dry with me over text, it's like, she, you know, I'm getting friend zoned, and I'm going to accept that, and I'm just going to step away from her and let her figure out her and her boyfriend. I don't have to be so involved with her, you know. I can let her figure things out and, like, be by herself. She clearly, at least it's clear to me in my interpretation, that she doesn't want to talk to me much. And, you know, I'm really thankful that, like, she went out and hung out with me, despite maybe feeling awkward about it, you know, and I feel kind of bad now. But, you know, now I've learned, you know, I finally picked up your signal, right? So, I did have so much fun. And don't get me wrong, Naya is the most attractive girl I have met in my life, right? she is so cool. Like, when I hang out with her in person, she is so open to just doing whatever. Hey, Naya, you want to walk super far north with me? Yeah, sure, absolutely. You want to come to Buffalo Park with me? Yeah, of course. Like, I'm free on this day, right? Like, hey, you want to come to Shitpot Crater, middle of fucking nowhere, and hike up a mountain? Yeah, of course I do, right? Of course I do, homeboy, right? So, and then of course, like, I will do the same, but she just doesn't invite me anywhere. I would hang out with her, like, in any sort of context. Like, I feel that way. But she doesn't invite me anywhere. And maybe she thinks that our interests are too different for her to invite me, for her to do anything. Like, maybe she isn't brave enough to invite me to, like, a cosplay thing, or a fashion thing, whatever the fuck she does, right? Or, like, even to play Guilty Gear or whatever. I'm comfortable inviting her to do things she doesn't do, like go on these very long walks, go to Buffalo Park, go rock climbing with me, right? And then we have a fun time after that. I guess she's not comfortable. Maybe she just doesn't want to, like, she doesn't, I want her in my life like that, but she doesn't want the same, I'm in a very accepting mood. Like, I still really like her. I like her so much when I hang out with her. But it's this texting that kills me. It kills me. Communication is so important. And if she can't communicate over the phone, over text, it's like, that's an entire, like, personality she's not letting me in on. Or she's either, like, purposefully putting up a wall and, like, nope. Or, because I know her online persona can be very eccentric, and she is not with me. So there's that. Texting is very important to me, so of course, like, I'm getting friend zoned, and of course it's working. Like, I need to stop talking to her. And if she wants to hang out with me, yeah, I'll hang out with her. I would love nothing more than to hang out with her in person. Like, she is amazing in person. But yeah, I'm gonna stop inviting her out places. I'm not even gonna text her, like, for anything. Like, I'm not gonna invite her anywhere anymore. I'm not gonna talk to her. If I pass by her in person, like, of course I'll wave and say hi, and if she stops, I'll stop. Right? That's basic courtesy. But I'm going to stop talking to her, just on the phone. And, we barely cross each other's paths in person, so, like, it'll pretty much just be like, we're done, right? At least on my end. And, like, I'm kind of, like, sad, like, I'm just a little bit sad, just because, like, I haven't liked a girl like this in a long time. And it sucks, but, like, I feel really mature about it this time. It doesn't feel hopeless. Like, obviously it's, I'm not going to get with her. But, like, I don't feel, like, despair or anything. Like, I just feel like, this is just the way it is, right? Like, I'm just going to give her own space. This is how life works. Like, she needs to figure things out, and, I don't think she's comfortable with me helping her out anymore, or, like, being with her, or, like, being her friend. Like, it's awkward for her. So, stepping away. I had a really fun time yesterday, though. Like, I had so much fun. And I'll never forget that. Like, I'll never forget that hangout. That was the best hangout ever. Like, it was so much fun. And, of course, I'm belay certified now, so I can belay my friends, like, my other friends and stuff. That's always something I was hesitant to do. It was just so much work. But, like, I got it done today, or yesterday, so now I can do that. I can top rope whatever the fuck I want. Yeah, ball's in her court. And similar to how the ball was in Danny's court, like, when she started ghosting me, like, there came a time where I just stopped texting her, and she never texted back. So if that's how it's going to be with Naya, then that's how it's going to be. I'll learn. I've learned a lot from Naya. I've learned a lot from this. I feel good. I did say I felt a little sad, but I feel good. Yeah. Man, that was a really good yap. I need to just... Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin.